Hello, welcome to BYU Merit MBA Today event. My name is Gledis and I'll be your host today. Today we have Austin and Spencer. We're going to talk about entrepreneurship at BYU, and I couldn't think of two better people and friends to invite. So Austin is the president of the Entrepreneurship Association, Student Entrepreneur Association, and Spencer is the student director of the New Venture Challenge.
Yep, that's
so
right.
Welcome, guys.
Yeah, thanks for having us. Yeah.
So, Spencer, first, what are some of the opportunities that BYU MBA today offers to entrepreneurship-minded students, incoming students?
Yeah, so the MBA program at BYU is flush with resources for entrepreneurs. From the curriculum, which helps students develop an adaptive management style that caters to entrepreneurship, startup companies, high-growth companies, to the network of professionals, entrepreneurs, faculty.
Yeah.
There's just so many opportunities to pursue your entrepreneurial dreams at BYU in the MBA program. Wouldn't you say so, Austin?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the BYU graduate entrepreneurship programs, we're consistently ranked in the top 10 for MBA programs. There are a ton of resources to help the students be able to find a career path, whether it's in starting their own business, acquiring a business, or working for an early stage company. So you're not necessarily pigeonholed into one specific type of entrepreneurship.
Great, that sounds great. So let's talk about some of those resources. So if a student wants to come here, attend BYU MBA today, attend BYU MBA, and they want to either start a company on their own, or they want to get involved working for a startup, what are some of the resources available?
Austin could probably talk more about the networking.
Yeah, there's a lot of networking opportunities. We try to get students in front of successful local entrepreneurs, as well as faculty who've done it before, who can help guide them. Yeah. And we try to create that community where you have coursework where if you have an idea, you can take classes to help you, whether you have to get the idea or to take that idea, to develop it, to validate it, and to build it out. There's also classes on acquisitions if you want to acquire a business. But I think networking is one key role. If you wanted to work for a startup, we try to have good relationships with local companies.
Yeah, and we definitely do, not just local companies, but startups all over the country. The alumni, like I said before, the alumni program at BYU is incredibly strong. The network is incredibly active too, and willing to reach out and help entrepreneurs. Another one of the major resources I think that's available to students that they should be aware of is the Center for Entrepreneurship and Technology. It's located in the Tanner Building. It's one of the most well-funded centers at the university, and they deploy their resources into all kinds of to creating all kinds of opportunities for students through competitions and networking and job opportunities as well.
Yeah, great. So Austin, you are the president of the Graduate Entrepreneurship Association.
Yep. And
talk to me a little bit about the goals of the club, what you guys do, how do you help students?
Yeah, I mean, the goals of the club is to help any of the any MBA student who's interested in entrepreneurship to be able to get the skills necessary to work at an early stage company or to start a company. So a lot of kids, they come in with different visions, and we want to be able to help them to acquire the skills and knowledge, as well as the network to be able to achieve their dreams, and then be able to guide them in the right ways. We try to get together once a week to talk about ideas.
I was going to say, so you meet every week?
Yep. Yeah, we try to meet at least every week to, where students can get together with other students. We can talk about ideas. We can say, help other students with ideas, and students have their broad perspective and a broad background, so and they're willing to help each other. So it's really fun.
Yeah, it's really valuable to have that synergy, to be able to discuss business issues that you're struggling with, maybe in a startup or your career search. I think the GEA really handles that side of it really well, helping you define your career path. and you were probably going to ask me about this, but the New Venture Challenges probably caters a little bit more towards students who are interested in starting a company. Okay. We provide a business competition series that really drives students to take an idea to market through a very defined process that reduces the risk, increases the success rate, and even provides students with seed capital to take their idea to market. We give away over $250,000 of seed capital every year to all kinds of startups.
So the New Venture Challenge not only is a resource on the, like you said, on the mentorship, so it's a mentorship
best practices,
so best practices, but also a competition where students can compete against each other.
Yeah, because we figure if we teach you the best practices and we force you to execute it, we want to put resources behind you to help you get to the next stage, the next level, to prototype, to take your idea to market.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right, so as the last question, what are some of the tips that you would give to first-year students, student MBA students, or incoming students in the future? So, they get here, BYU MBA, they want to start a company or work for a startup. Yeah. What should they do first?
Get involved. I mean, make sure, number one, the students here are what make it special. I mean, we have top-notch faculty, but getting to know the students and talk about your dreams and aspirations, get involved in the clubs, and don't be shy about talking about your ideas. I think a lot of people, they want to sometimes keep their ideas to themselves, but get out there, get to know other people, and talk about your ideas and get some progress. I think that's what I'd tell them.
So get involved, yeah.
Yeah, I would say, I would second what Austin said about talking about your ideas. You have to start talking about them. You can't be afraid to just get them out there. Nobody cares about your idea as much as you do, so you can't worry about someone trying to take your idea and run with it. And then I would add to that that you've got to be scrappy. The resources are all available to you, but no one's going to spoon feed them to you or drop them in your lap. You've got to be actively looking for, how is this resource gonna help my business? How is this one gonna help my business? And start hoarding them and taking advantage of them, because they're there, but you've got to be proactive in utilizing them and implementing them.
Yeah, great. You guys are good examples to BYU MBA entrepreneurship track. Well, my name is Gledis again. I led this entrepreneurship event, and I hope that this was helpful to you. Thank you.